Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Oh, I'm just enjoying the sunrise this morning. There's a little bit of fog. I don't know if you guys can see it. The animals are all out and about. You can see Zan and Dutton. All the chickens over there. The ducks over there doing their thing. It's kind of like a breath of fresh air this morning, honestly. The nice, cool, crisp air and sunrise, everything. It's pretty great. I am currently pulling out of the driveway, headed to Lowe's this morning. For those of you that might be wondering, I did take a list. I have a list written down of everything that I suppose that I need from Lowe's. So that should be extremely helpful. But we've got some projects we're working on over the next 2 days while Marcy is at her high-risk doctor and her brother's house. I gotta roll down the windows and try and get the get the dew off of them this morning. Otherwise, I can't see out of them. As you guys know, living in a construction zone in a house that's halfway torn apart, we have major issues with bugs and mice. So Pest reached out to us and said, hey, we know you guys have a rodent and a bug problem, and we've got some products that will help, and so they sent us a few. We have the electronic and solar animal repeller, a electronic rat trap or mouse trap, and then one of these sticky pad traps for fleas and flies and bugs. So it's been a couple of weeks since we've been using Pest Control's product, and it's been awesome.
It's been awesome. If you guys haven't seen our baby nursery video, check it out. But in it, we show that there's a problem with the window.
Millions of bugs.
And there's a problem with the window. So I've just put that little light.
Like the flight trap.
Yeah, and that has the sticky pad. Oh my gosh. It is awesome.
It's disgusting.
It's disgustingly awesome. It helps all the bugs.
Yeah, it got all of the bugs. And we've caught one mouse so far, which hopefully we don't catch any more. But I know as we go into winter, like I was saying, the mice just get worse and worse because they're trying to get out of the cold. So we're going to keep that set up, but it's worked great so far. So if you guys have some of the same problems we do, highly recommend them. I asked them for a discount code, and they actually are going to give everybody 20% off through the end of the month that uses the discount code, and I'll leave that down in the description. Bye, Mars.
Bye, Crandall.
Have a good time.
Thanks.
So she's headed off. I got back from Lowe's. I got everything that I needed. Fingers crossed, you know. You never know till you get into it. But Marcy's headed off. She's going to go to her doctor's appointment, hang out with her brother. And I'm going to be home trying to get some of our big projects done, especially the painting. We don't want Marcy breathing in those fumes, or Maverick for that point. And so I'm going to try and get the painting mostly done. All of the spray stuff. The roll stuff, that won't be as big of a deal. She can leave for a couple of hours. I can do it. She can come back. Like, it won't be that big of a deal. But the spraying stuff, where it's going to be circulating through the air, we want to make sure we get that all done. So that's one of the things I'm going to work on is the painting. I'll show you guys the other. So this is kind of where we're starting out with the prep work and housework for today. You guys saw, I think it was in another video, that I got this ceiling textured, but we need to jump over here and texture this ceiling, and then basically just do a bunch of like little drywall touch-ups on the wall before we paint it. I'm gonna use a sponge to sand, which you just get a wet sponge, a big sponge, and you just rub it on the wall. It makes no mess. Super easy cleanup, like it's great. So that's what we're gonna do for that. We're gonna do the sponge cleaning. But I've gotta get basically the rug rolled up, the couch moved, and kind of everything in here moved. We're gonna move everything into the kitchen so that I can then tape off, because unfortunately, this section of ceiling isn't done and it's not gonna get done today. We'll wait until we do the drywall in the kitchen area, which will probably be in a couple of months, but we wanna get like the majority of everything closed off and finished. So this whole side of the house will be done. We're gonna do the hallway. So I guess what I'm getting at, I got a bunch of cleanup to do first before we make another mess, and then I have more cleanup to do. But Marcy just left and she's gonna be gone for like 24 hours basically. So I'll probably work on this around the clock, try and get it done as best I can so that when she gets home, it's done. I've gotten things pretty much cleaned up in here, took the TV down. I gotta take the stand down obviously before we paint, but I'm gonna pull down the lights, start texturing the ceiling, and hopefully get this finished not too quick. No, I'd want to finish it quick. Hopefully I get this finished quickly. I've got to do a little bit more taping. You guys know the drill. Get up there, get to work. I've got the couch moved over kind of on this half of the room. Once I've textured this half, I'll just scoot it back over here. Kind of hard to move all of the furniture and stuff by myself. So we're just gonna try and do the best we can. But here we go. So we're about halfway down here, so now I've got to do the little Tetris shuffle and move all of the couches and everything from over here to that side so then I can texture the rest of this, the other half. And I just realized we still have a hole in the ceiling in the laundry room. I got like mud all over my face, I'm sure. We still have a hole in the ceiling in the laundry room. Okay, let alone none of the walls are sheetrock. But got to hold a patch there and then the sheetrock in there. Fingers crossed I'll be able to get to that. I know Marcy really wants the laundry room done, and I do too. It's, let me show you guys. Exposed wall, everything like that. Like, it's time to just get it sealed up. So when I was Lowe's, I actually remembered to buy the insulation for these walls. So once I get done in here, I'll jump into here. We're gonna put in plumbing. We need water in and a drain put in for the sink that's gonna go in here for cleaning out baby's clothes and stuff like that. And then throw up the sheetrock all around here. Well, as you guys can tell, it is the next day. Got late last night. I ended up just going to bed, and I'm back at it this morning getting things done. We are ready to start prepping for paint, which, as some of you may know, that is my least favorite thing. I hate paint prep. Hate it. But I'm going to try and do it as quick and as good as I can. Thankfully, with the paint sprayer, and where I'm spraying primer, I don't have to like really go tape off everything like, you know, the ceiling to wall transition, stuff like that, because I'm just going to spray the whole thing with primer, and then we'll spray the ceiling, and then we'll come back and roll the walls. And I have a special way of cutting in the wall so I don't have to tape that. But we got to tape all the windows, all of the lights, all of this stuff so that it doesn't get paint on it. Close off the back as well. It shouldn't be too bad. I've got a big roll of plastic that I'll just run through the whole thing. But we're going to try and get that done as quick as we can because we obviously need time for that to dry before Marcy gets home today. So, without any further ado, let's get the prep done. Well, that ain't long enough. Guys, I found another little scorpion. Come on, focus camera. Not good. Yo, I totally forgot we had a hole in the ceiling right here. So, working on patching that right now. Kind of a bummer. I'm like ready to paint, but no, I've got to do some more sheetrock stuff. So I've got some 5-minute mud, thank goodness. So I'll be able to just mud that, tape it, and texture it probably within about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and we'll be good to go. Think ready to paint. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me. We're ready to paint. I've got all my gear on. I got some glasses too. We're gonna start in the hallway, work our way out of the house this way. It's getting real. clean the lens off for you. That wasn't too bad. Looks freaking good, you guys. I'm gonna do a little chaperone, move the paint spray, remove the scaffolding. We'll do the last bedroom, or the living room. Well, primer is done. You guys, this is like a huge step. It's so weird to look through the house, and because now the drywall's done, we've got the first coat of primer on, like everything just flows. There's no like, you know, you don't see any of the tape lines, you don't see the different colors of sheetrock. Like it just makes it all like one big, nice, clean area, and it looks so good. So this paint says it'll take about 2 hours to dry. So I'm gonna go work on a couple projects outside while it dries, and then when it's done, I'll come back in and I'm actually gonna paint the ceiling, and then obviously we're gonna roll the walls. So once I paint the ceiling, we're basically done painting for now. Oh crap, you guys, there's another one. He looks mean. Holy crap. That's 2 today. We gotta seriously do something about this. Well, y'all, this has been quite the 2 days. We've gotten so much done. You guys can kind of see here. We're gonna get Marcy's reaction when she gets home. She won't get home till after it's dark, so I figured with a little bit of light, I'll kind of show you guys first, and then we'll show her, and we'll show her reaction. But I think overall it turned out great. We still obviously have to paint the walls. If you guys see the stripes still, the primer doesn't go on very smooth, and it's totally okay once you go over it with the roller and roll the color. It'll completely smooth out. So you can kind of see our house is literally like split in half. It's hilarious. Half of it's done. Well, not quite done, but more done. And the other half is still, well, got a long ways to go. But it turned out so good. It makes everything just look so much cleaner and brighter and lighter and a little bit bigger. I'm super excited with it and excited with how it turned out. I'm gonna finish cleaning up a little bit more, get things tidied up a little bit, put the TV back up, you know, kind of get things sorted back to how they should be. And I'll show you guys the reaction when Marcy gets here. Marcy's home! I'm so excited. She's been gone for 2 days. So I'm excited to see her and Maverick and see her reaction. I don't know whether she's gonna be, she's gonna like it, but I don't know if she's gonna like it, or if it's gonna be like, I can't believe you didn't get more done. We'll see. Here comes the bride.
Well, that looks good.
Well, yeah, we didn't make much progress on the laundry room. Maverick loves it.
Gosh.
Makes me wish we had bought the windows so I could have finished that. I might just have to go buy one.
Yeah, even if they're not the same size, like if we wait to buy that one,
oh yeah,
just buy one.
Just to finish it.
So you can finish that. No, it looks, I mean, yes, I'm super excited for the wall color because right now it just like blends.
Yeah.
Like there's no.
And you can still like, the primer is, it's streaky. You can see the streaks.
Oh yeah. I mean, I didn't really notice that. Wow.
It looks good when you look at it that way, huh?
Yeah, if I stand right here, I can't see that part's like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my gosh. It just looks like a house.
Yeah.
I don't know. Wow, Colonel, it only took us
a year
to
get to
11
this point.
months.
Guys, we have been working on this project for a year. We got into the house Thanksgiving last year, and we're like 2 weeks away from that.
And we just looked, December 5th is when we ripped out the hallway.
Really?
So December 5th, so 11 months almost to the date.
To get to this point, which, as you guys can tell, it's only like halfway, but it's still like a huge step. Because we replaced everything in this house.
Every door, everything.
Every door, every
I really want
sheetrock.
to paint that black now.
Black?
Yeah, because I wish all of our windows were black.
Oh.
But like
Maverick already found his toys.
He's like, it's too clean for me. I gotta make a mess.
Yeah, exactly. Gosh, it's his bedtime.
He didn't wake up till like 3:30. But.
Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of work. Hopefully it was worth it. Marcy had a good time with her brother.
Yeah. I mean,
trick-or-treating. Look how big you are.
I'm covering the stain on me from my lunch on my dress.
That's
Right
so big.
It hurts so bad.
So big.
Sitting in the car too, one of my butt cheeks is numb, so I feel like I'm like walking on crooked. But yeah, it was a good time. Thanks for working hard while I was gone. It's not like you got vacation, but either did I. Maverick woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's ridiculous.
Singing. It was super cute, so it was like hard to get mad at him. But he like sang to himself for like 20 minutes, and I was like, "Do I go in?"
Oh my god.
And then he started saying, "Mom, Mom, Mom," and I didn't want him to get out of his bed.
Yeah.
So then I went and I laid next to the pack and play, and I laid next to him for a while, and then he was like standing up, ready to get out.
Done.
So I like put him in my bed, and he laid in my bed till like 6:30.
That's
And
awful.
then his cousin woke up, and he could hear
It was game over.
Calvin, and I was like, ugh. So, but he took a good nap. Huh? You took a 2-hour nap while Mommy was at the doctor.
That's so good. Good
And now
job,
you're pulling out
Bubba.
all your toys Mommy put away right before we left.
Yeah, we're not gonna play with those right now. It's time for bed.
So, he needs a bath.
Bath time and bedtime. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys on the next one.